Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm just going to start off by saying that I am making a change to my upload schedule. I will be uploading on Saturdays instead of Fridays. So I hope you guys don't hate that it's going to be on Saturdays now instead of Friday nights, but I just think that this is going to work a lot better and allow me to upload on time more often. So today's video is a very personal video. It's a harder video for me to make, but I wanted to make this video in a remembrance of my uncle, because this is a video about my uncle and this is a video for my family to have their memories on here and to look back and remember him.
Gary Shane Hubbard, aka Shane, was born on November 21st of 1970. He was always a happy-go-lucky child, and he enjoyed fishing, hunting, and he really loved cars. Shane loved being able to attend his father Gary's races and help him in the garage building cars. Fishing, hunting, and camping were some of his favorite things to do, as long as they were activities that were outdoors, especially if they were with his family. But what Shane is mostly known for is his goofy personality, the fact that he could never take a serious picture, and that he had the biggest heart that anyone had ever known. And Shane's love for cars eventually got him into racing, and what a great job he did, and he had so much fun doing it. Shane was the third-born child to Pam and Gary Hubbard, but he grew up to be my grandpa's best friend. He had a large family of girls, but when he married Nikki, he got his boys. He even took on his little brother's 2 children. But then tragedy struck our family, and now I have my stories of how my uncle's spirit has come to make himself known.
He was a very special soul to this world, and he was definitely tragically taken, and it has taken a huge toll on my entire family, because in a lot of ways he was the glue that held the family together.
So I lost my little brother March 30th of this year. And after that, for about 2 weeks, every morning I would get a wake up at 3 in the morning. And that was what time Shane would get up every morning to go to work. So it was like he was coming to say hi to us. And I would go out on my deck, and there was this black and white dragonfly every day. Its wings were black and white. And I'd see it every day. It'd come perch up on top of our tree. And then it had been about a week, and I thought, oh, I haven't seen my dragonfly for a while. And all of a sudden, here come that dragonfly again, and perched right on that same part of the tree up on top and just sat there. And I'm just like, that has to be my little brother coming to let me know he's okay. And then his favorite color was orange and black. And I have an orange hummingbird that comes and looks at me and talks, like flutters in my face. And it's this bright, vibrant orange hummingbird that I've never had in the whole time I've lived here until this year. And it's just crazy how Heavenly Father will send us signs from our loved ones to let us know that they are okay and that they're still with us, and that they miss us too, as much as we miss them. But they are in a better place, and they are happy, and he's no longer in pain, and he's free. But it's just crazy how the paranormal comes to our world.
So just kind of segueing from my mom's story, since she is visited by dragonflies and hummingbirds, I just wanted to get into my own personal story. After my uncle passed away, I started to spend a lot more time outdoors. With me not being able to be there with my family, me not being able to be there for his memorial or anything like that, it was really important for me to connect with my uncle in any way that I possibly could. And so when I was out in nature, that was my big goal. Now, I've been in Florida for a year now, and I don't see butterflies that often, and I still kind of don't. I see them every once in a while, and they're smaller butterflies, but I mean, we went to a butterfly garden, and I didn't see any butterflies there. There was actually no butterflies at all in the poor little butterfly garden. And so after my uncle passed, seeing multiple orange and black large butterflies, some of them monarch butterflies, some of them an orange butterfly with black polka dots on it, I just couldn't help but feel like this was definitely my uncle. And I felt like they always showed up when I was thinking about him too. If I stopped and I was thinking about him, I was missing him, I was sad about what happened, I would see a large orange butterfly. I've always loved butterflies and I've always thought butterflies were special, but my opinion on butterflies has gotten even more intense, and I feel a little bit more deeply that there is a connection between butterflies and angels because of my personal experience of feeling like the butterflies are my uncle coming to say hi and let me know that he's aware that I miss him too. And even though I can't be there in Utah with everyone, he's still here with me regardless. Now, my next story is actually just a crazy little encounter that I had. I've been seeing butterflies for a really long time at this point. It had been a few weeks. And me and my boyfriend were coming home from the grocery store one evening, and we were just rounding a corner at a stoplight. And there was no one waiting to cross the road at the stoplight or anything, but as we rounded the corner, I looked in my mirror. I saw the silhouette of my uncle. My uncle was a very tall man, and if you knew my uncle, there's no mistaking seeing his shadow or his silhouette or anything. You know it's him. And I know for a fact that was him showing himself to me because I had been asking him to so much. So that was a very special thing for me. My 5-year-old little sister also had an experience, but she wanted to tell it to you guys in her own words. So I'm gonna go ahead and let her tell you guys for herself.
I saw Uncle Shane in my bathroom walking around. And I saw him, but it was really him. I didn't see a whole ghost, but it was him. I know it was.
The other experience I really wanted to talk about tonight is the experience that my brother-in-law had. To preface the story, before my uncle passed away, him and my grandpa were working on fixing up a '69 Mustang that my mom had recently purchased. My brother was over at my grandparents' house and he was sitting in the car because he was doing a little bit of work on it as well. The entire time he was sitting in the car, he didn't feel like he was alone. He definitely felt like there was a presence right there with him in the car. It was so strong that he would have thought that somebody got in the car and sat right next to him. He looked up, and from the rear view mirror, he saw a figure. And there's no mistaking who that figure would have been. There was no one else out there, and he got out of the car and he checked. Is my uncle connected to the car that was his last thing that he was working on? I'm gonna guess 100%. I'm pretty sure you can sit in there and feel his spirit like crazy. I didn't want this video to be a video that was just all about his passing and losing him, and I hope you guys enjoyed getting to know my uncle and seeing the pictures of him and seeing his life, because that's what this video is about, is honoring his memory and just having something to look back on. Because he was amazing, and he continues to be amazing after passing away. He continues to love with all of his heart, and he continues to be there for his loved ones as much as he possibly can. Well, you guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a harder video for me to make, but I promise to come on here and share all of my spiritual experiences with you guys, and this is one that has recently been going on and still goes on. Bye.
Bye.